right. Well, we are here. Are we actually fucking live? Good God. That was getting tarded. Alright. So we're gonna have a fun stream. We're gonna have an awesome stream.
Oh, by what means do you ascend to this place?
We're gonna talk about the top 10 PSP games of all time.
Guests. If you cross that bridge, your pathway home shall be forever forfeit. Turn back! Turn back! Turn back! You do realize I'm speaking, yes?
Oh, man.
Yonder lies the lofty realm. The realm of the gods. It is no place for humans.
What's this crap?
Turn back eludes you.
Well, let's see. This is game.
I finally found you.
See, I had it somewhere. Oh, Sakura of Rice and Ruin.
I had no clue such a great bridge was on
we're
this
gonna talk about the PSP today, Eli. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and give you my top 10 PSP games list. And then you tell me where I got it right and where I got it wrong. So here we go. Number 10, Ridge Racer. Number 9, Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. Number 8, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Number 7, Final Fantasy Tactics. Number 6, Wipeout Pure. Number 5, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Number 4, Lumines. Number 3, Shin Megami Tensei Persona 3 Portable. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. And the number 1 PSP game, God of War Chains of Olympus. So, if you got any memories of the PSP or you got any games that you want to talk about from the PSP,
it's time to
let me know.
You won't.
Ishimaru, why have you chased us?
A dunce like you, I can't let those.
Then I shall.
Could you look any whatever? Just die.
What? Princess, what are you doing in a place like this? That I will not allow this.
Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core, where's that? Did you forget it?
Final Fantasy Tactics instead, sir.
The hell? What's going on? Whoa!
Oh, please do carry on. You needn't let me interrupt you.
To me, the PSP always felt like...
Still,
I was worried about breaking it.
Are you human?
It always felt
You
so
are,
fragile
aren't you?
compared to a Nintendo handheld.
To cross swords immediately upon
I kind of
entering
miss
the lofty
Sony in the
realm.
handheld
What
market a
prepared
little bit.
display. Go on then, get on with it. The Day of Tribute is such a bore. All there is to do is drink until my turn comes around. But today,
My princess.
there's no need to fret. I'll return soon.
Ha! Quite the luxurious getup.
So yeah, with some of these top 10 lists going
Ooh,
forward, I'm
he's
going to be doing them
perceptive
live.
for a ruffian.
So we could have like live discussion about it. About the best games of that console.
Splendid, isn't it? The peak
So-
of...
Oh, you reek of sake.
Be looking forward to
I
that.
thought you were a kid.
How dare you? I am a hail...
Isn't FF Tactics just a rip-off Fire Emblem?
Yes. Final Fantasy Tactics is just a Fire Emblem ripoff. Fire Emblem's better.
Sobered me right up.
But I also think that the DS is better than the PSP. So
I suppose I'll return to the children of men. Ahead
that.
lies the domain of the gods. Turn back before the bridge vanishes. If you don't...
That child has incredible strength. She mentioned a banquet. If we follow her, we might find something to eat.
The DS and 3DS was great.
Oh yeah, and actually, I really love the Game Boy Advance as well, especially the Game Boy Advance SP. I have a Game Boy Advance SP right here at home. I love it so much. I went out of my way, like, a few years ago to go get an SP and go get a copy of Super Mario World to play. When I was growing up, though, I wasn't much into handheld gaming before the Game Boy Advance. Like, I didn't really care much
I've
about
never
the
had
actual
a
Game
SP.
Boy
I
or
had
Game
the
Boy
Fat
Color.
Boy one.
Oh, you had the Fat Game Boy? Yeah, well, I love the SP because you gotta understand the backlight
Is that so?
was so
I
good. Like,
myself must put forth every effort.
before that, you didn't have any lighting. You didn't have any
I
backlight.
hope that Lady Kamuhitsuki will acknowledge me this year.
And that's one of the reasons I didn't really care much for handheld gaming in the 90s.
Too bad, so sad. You can't change the rank you're born into.
It was always so fucking hard to see the screen.
I know. My dear friend Kokoroa, I'll bestow upon you the honor of helping me. The more you appear before Lady Kamuhitsuki...
Right.
My princess, please.
I thought that they came out in 2000.
You must not lose yourself
Well,
in
the,
drink again.
The Game Boy Advance came out in like 01, but the SP came out in like 04.
This again. You're so
Which like I said, I did have the
Tama.
Fat Game Boy too. And I did start playing then, but I got really happy when the SP came out.
Being drunk has no bearing
But
on
the
my ability to
original
fulfill
Game
my
Boy,
duty. It's child's play.
like, came out in 89, like the green one.
Uh-oh.
And then the Game Boy Color came out in like 98, around the time Pokemon came out.
Where do you think you're going? I'm not finished speaking with...
Sorry, Tana. I'll be right back.
Oh, my...
Hey!
You didn't like the Game Boy Color.
No, I never was a huge fan. Not until it got not really until it got onto NSO service.
This is not good. This is not good. Never mind my duty. I'm going to be in hot water if the children of men wander in here. I must catch them.
Like I just never got into handheld gaming very much in the 90s. It took me a little later on for that. I was mostly a console gamer. I played a Super Nintendo N64. Like that was my jam. Some PS1. Dreamcast. And even when I had a Game Boy Advance, it was just an afterthought because what is this? Oh, there we go. Okay. But yeah, even when I had a Game Boy Advance, the fat one, it was just an afterthought to the GameCube for me. I had the connector, though. It's funny but my Switch, I have a Switch Lite. I don't even have a regular Switch right now. So I play all my Switch stuff on handheld right now. I always wanted Nintendo to combine its libraries like the Switch did. Always wanted that.
How likely is the Switch 2 to fail like the Wii U?
50-50. Because here's the deal. I like the games on the Wii U. I love the Wii U. In a lot of ways, I thought the games were better. But it was a massive failure. Because the Wii U was higher priced. And
you aren't supposed to run into me.
it wasn't really that different than it wasn't marketed differently than the Wii. The marketing was bad. I don't think it'll fail like the Wii U though. It'll be better than that, but it's not going to sell what the Switch sold. It's just not. I'm going to guess half the units. So like the Switch 1 sold like 150 million eventually. I think the Switch 2 will be like 75 million seller. I think they're going to lose some customers.
First part, can you repeat that it buffered?
Oh, sorry. So I'll just repeat the answer. So, I don't think the Switch 2 will fail like the Wii U. But I also don't think it's going to be as successful as the Switch. Basically is what I'm saying. Like, I think the Switch 2 will sell... It'll be like the DS to the 3DS. Like, the DS sold 150 million units, and the 3DS sold like 75.
On the Wii U.
Oh, the games on the Wii U? Yeah, I like the games on the Wii U a lot. I liked them better than the Wii. I really did. I thought the Wii U had a bunch of great third-party games at launch, and then all the third-party support went away.
I shall etch a painful reminder of your hubris upon your lowly human
So, like,
souls.
you'll notice in the first couple years, if all the third-party support for the Switch 2 goes away, that's a sign that the Switch 2 is in trouble.
No, wait. The alcohol and oil in here could swiftly embroil the...
So we'll know after a few years. I think it'll do fine. I just don't think it'll be as successful as the Switch. But I'm excited for the games.
What was that loud noise?
I smell something.
That's what happened with the Switch. They had tons of third-party support at the beginning.
You have been
Well,
with favor
it's the same with the Wii too. Also, the Wii had a ton of third-party support. The Switch had a ton of third-party support, and the Wii U had a ton of third-party support. Then it went away, but they went away for different reasons. The Wii and the Switch third-party support went away because it was way underpowered. The third-party support went away for the Wii U because it was way underselling. So you need a system that has the power and the sales, which maybe the Switch 2 can do.
Children of men, identify
Maybe.
yourselves.
I am Katsura Uemon no Jo Takamori. The people call me Taemon.
I'm Kinta. Who are you? The head honcho or something?
I'm Yui. I don't like it here. Please send us back home.
I'm Mirte, and this is... Kaimuru!
We gods and you humans are of two realms.
Skip
I
that
expect
crappy
still
story.
10 million sales at launch worldwide.
Yeah, I expect it
You
to
are
sell
too
out
old
too.
to be throwing
I'm
a
really going to
tantrum.
try hard
What
to
is
secure
done
my
is done.
pre-order.
Sakuna.
Kokorowa!
But that second year and that third year will be telling.
Used to go with...
I too will be lonely.
Sir, may I?
By all means.
By the way, the price of the PS5 is going up in Australia and Europe by like $50.
Apparently you could have gotten a pre-order before the tariffs, but you had to be quick.
Descendant of the capital's greatest warrior god.
I have the fucking email sent to Nintendo. They'll send me like, you know, a special way to pre-order right from them because I have like so much playtime and stuff. But we'll see if they actually send me the email.
Raised here in luxury, The princess has wanted for
If
nothing.
not, I'm still going to be looking on
Customer,
Amazon and
I
other
pray
places as
that
much
she
as I
learns
can.
much in the
I'm
course
sure
of
they're
the
going to drop the
hardships that
pre-orders
undoubtedly
right
await her.
after the Mario Kart Direct, or shortly after the Mario Kart
Please take
Direct
care of Sakuna for
on
me.
Thursday. So
I will guard her with my life.
I want that system at launch really bad.
Goodbye, Sakuna. I'm sad, but
Like, I want to play Mario
a little
Kart World
relieved
really
as well.
bad.
I wonder why that is.
I think 2025 this year has sucked for gaming so far. Just totally in the garbage sucked. And the second half of the year looks really good, man. Because you got Mario Kart World, you got Donkey Kong Bonanza, Metroid Prime 4, Grand Theft Auto 5. Those four games are easily could be four of the best games that come out the rest of the
There
year.
was some really good games this year.
Not so far. What's been good?
Listen, you. Me and the samurai here are the ones who rode the whole time.
Blueprints. I played Blueprints. 93 on Metacritic. Supposed to be the best game this year. That game blew. It sucked ass.
I feel like my arms are gonna fall off.
No, it's all right. So, Lady Sakuna.
What have you been
should we do
playing,
now?
Eli? Because maybe I need to play what you've been playing.
Good question. I'll petition the old man. Old man! Hey, Tama! Are you sleeping?
Monster Hunter Wilds.
You truly are an old fart.
I'm thinking about playing Monster Hunter Rise on stream
You were
soon.
clearly listening.
I've never been
so-
good at Monster Hunter, though.
I believe this cave, at its peak, is the house.
Huh. Okay, got it. Yeah!
That game sucks.
Oh, Monster Hunter Rise sucks?
What about the rest of you
Darn.
lot? Why is no...
Cause
Yui's right.
Get
You're
some of this
called
dialogue here.
Once, when I drew...
All right.
Then we will...
Let's make it a cakewalk, should we? Maybe. This looks like a game that could run on the PSP. Did you have a PSP, Eli?
Nope.
I always borrowed off a friend. I had friends who had the PSP and I didn't really have any interest.
Look again. Over here. Gotcha. Huh. Take that. Take that. Gotcha. Take that. Gotcha. You're out of here. Oh.
Nope. But yeah, we still have a lot of systems to cover in top 10 list. We still got the PS Vita. We still got all 4 Xbox consoles. All 4 Sega consoles. The Sega handheld. We've already done all the Atari systems. We've already done all the Nintendo systems. Handheld and console. This grapple hook is really not great.
Turbo graphics.
You know what? We might get to that point. I start running out of ideas for top 10 lists. We might throw in the TurboGrafx or the Neo Geo or the ColecoVision. I'm sorry, y'all. I need people to actually watch the videos. I don't know how many people are clamoring for fucking ColecoVision or TurboGrafx top 10 list. I'm pretty sure my Sega Saturn top 10 list will get no views.
You are not a demon. Whoever you are, you will rot here for all eternity.
What did you just say?
Princess, he's...
Do not interfere, old...
Bear witness
You know,
to
since
the
I brought up
legacy of the Ashigumo.
Since I brought up the Sega Saturn, I'll say there's a lot of people that look at the Dreamcast as a failure. No, the Dreamcast was awesome.
What about the Game Gear?
Yeah, we'll do the Game Gear. But the Sega Saturn is fucking the reason why Sega failed.
I see right through you.
It's not the Dreamcast. Sega Saturn is why it failed.
You can't escape.
The Game Gear was a good system. Actually, it's funny, both the Atari Lynx and the Game Gear are actually better systems than the Game Boy. But the problem was they were expensive, and they used a lot of batteries.
And where are you skulking off to? Slippery weasel!
We may actually be headed to the same place.
You. How did you get here?
Huh? What do you mean?
This mountain pass is enchanted with a spell that disorients would-be interlopers. Only those who know about the pass already are... And the one are...
Blah, blah, blah.
Is none...
What a surprise.
We mistakenly crossed... This is my master, owing to unfortunate...
Yes.
So you're a...
I seem to recall...
We can talk at length.
Right. If we don't...
I'm delighted.
You know...
Speed reader over here.
It is slightly damaged, but in surprisingly good condition.
You are called
I owe you.
The evil god Omi, your father.
Huh. Hey! Where do you get off gambling?
You've toiled long and hard, that I can see.
You have none other than
This must be fate. Let...
We need more PSP games to get ported. I will say that.
Until whatever we want? Like what?
Princess, this is no time for... If you sleep your days away as you... And as long as the demons rule that your divinity dictates that you must be the one fulfilling your duty. Moreover,
if not a goddess,
that is a...
I have some rice husks right here.
My word.
Why would you walk up?
I was born into a family. I've kept these husks.
Wouldn't millet?
No, my princess, as such, her power...
We plant rice.
Indeed, by growing rice...
Oh my god,
Then
these
it shall
people
be
will
so.
not shut the fuck up.
I will help.
Ghost of Sparta was better than Chains of Olympus.
Didn't I say...
Oh, wait.
Which one did I say? Did I say Chains of Olympus or Ghost of Sparta? I can't remember which one I said. Try to keep it to one per franchise.
Hey.
Isn't one of those a PS Vita game?
Chains
Or are they
of
both
Olympus.
PSP? Oh. Yeah. Hold up. Let me look something up real quick.
Both PSP.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like, What's your preference here? A Granny Smith apple or a Washington Red apple? It's close. How did I just know to just fall off the side like that? I was just completely just running off a cliff and then I ended up somewhere else. But yeah, Eli, as far as the Ghost of Sparta versus Chain of Olympus goes, it's either or on that one. It really is. I could have woke up today and said the other one instead. It's 50-50. Especially, like, some handheld games, I feel like they all run together. Like, if you ask me what's the best Sonic Advance game, Sonic Advance 1, 2, or 3, fuck, I couldn't tell you. To me, they're all basically the same game. At least it's how it feels to me. Now, on console, I can tell a difference. If you tell me what's the difference between Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3, oh, I'll fucking tell you. I know it like the back of my hand. Or Mario Bros. 1, 2, and 3, I definitely got opinions on that, you know what I mean? They're way different games. God, are we not hyped for Donkey Kong Bonanza? One in the chat if you are hyped for Donkey Kong Bonanza.
One.
Oh yeah. I think the game changer with that game is destructible environments. Like, I think most of the game will be played underground. And it totally looks like the Odyssey team worked on it. I believe they've been working on 2 games at the same time. I believe they've been working on the 3D Mario game and that Donkey Kong game. Because they haven't put out anything in a long time. And I think that they were able to simultaneously work on it. And they're just putting one out in 2025.
It looks like Odyssey but good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I forget that you don't like Odyssey. But yeah, I feel like they working on 2 games at the same time. They put out Donkey Kong this year because Mario Kart's coming out this year, so they're saving the 3D Mario for 2026. Well, guys, I'll be honest, this game sucks. I don't think it's that good. And I mostly just popped in to do the top 10 list. But,
These old Fire Emblem games piss me off.
Oh, are you playing Fire Emblem right now? So, just one more time.
Path of Radiance.
One more time, I'm just gonna list off my top 10, and then I'll probably get out of here. And then, let's see. Number 10 was Ridge Racer. It's a good racing game. Number 9 was Tekken 5 Dark Resurrection. It's a fighting game. Number 8, Grand Theft Auto Liberty City Stories. Man, I would love to have GTA 6 on Switch 2. Number 7, Final Fantasy Tactics. It's just a ripoff of Fire Emblem. Number 6 is Wipeout Pure. Number 5, Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker. Number 4, Lumines. Number 3, Shin Megami Tensei 3 Portable. Number 2, Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars. And number 1 was God of War Chains of Olympus. So, that's my list. I'm sticking to it. Thank you all for watching, especially you, Eli. Any of those catching this video later, go sub to Eli Gaming. He's playing Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. He's freaking awesome at it. I can't really play those old Fire Emblem games really well. I really started with Awakening, and then from there, been kicking ass ever since. But cheers to you, buddy.
Eli Gaming 778.
Eli Gaming 778. Go sub to him. He's always here in the chat. He's a good friend here. Puts out good long gameplay videos, so check that out. And I think that's it for me. I'll be on Lolcow Clout Chasers later today. So thanks for showing up and watching my top 10 list. Peace. Have a good one.